Hi everyone, it's Rivka, and I'm back with another Catch Me Up spread, and today's is August 13th through the 19th, and the main focus of the spread is this butterfly washi you see here on the screen. So as usual, I am going to white out the saying at the bottom and the colored numbers up at the top, because I will be going over it with washi, and this washi, unfortunately, you can see the stuff underneath it. So I did white it out so that I could put the washi down, and then I will put those numbers back in my own way. So I am putting down this washi, and this washi is from a Recollections tube. I got it, I believe, a year or two ago. I don't remember exactly when, but I do believe that they do still sell it. I have seen it, I'm going to say, the last time I was, at least on Michael's online, but I haven't been there for a while, so I don't know for sure if it's still there. I will try to link it below if I can, but, you know, if it's there I will, if not, then I won't. Alright, so I'm putting down this washi, and I did use this washi earlier on in the year for a spread. I tend to try not to do like repeat spreads, at least not while I have enough supplies to not do that. But I wanted to give this one a different feel, even though I've used this washi before. But I do love this washi, so I wanted to use it again. So last time I believe it was more of a blue and aqua color theme. This time it's the pink from that pink butterfly, as well as the yellow from that aqua and yellow butterfly at the bottom. And I did decide to alternate between the two colors. And even though normally I basically mirror the colors on the other side, this time I decided to alternate like straight through the page. So on this one, I'm going to say the main border where the binding is pink, yellow, pink, and on this other one it's going to be yellow, pink, yellow, even though normally, again, it would have been like the pink, yellow, pink on both, but I thought this was a different feel, and it like flowed all the way through, so that's why I decided to do that. And on this other side I did decide to do 2 strips, but I didn't know exactly how to lay it out in a way where I'd get both strips if I did the pink first, which is why I put down the pink, and did the yellow up against the edge of the page, and then I put the pink on. And it does go into the boxes a little bit, but not so much that it really takes up that much room, and it just looks better this way, so that's what I decided to go with. And as usual, I am using that 6-inch metal ruler, and I do use it upside down because you get a cleaner cut that way. With the cork being on the bottom, it like leaves a gap and it doesn't work quite as well if you use it straight up. So that's why you always see the cork side and not the metal side. I did decide to bring in this washi. Again, I really do like this one, so I brought it into the spread a little bit more, but I didn't want it to just go straight across. So I did one on the top and one on the bottom, and that way it kind of meets in the middle. I don't know. It's just what I thought looked really good, so that's what I did. And these stickers that I'm currently using are from Recollections. I don't believe they still sell them because they were in a seasonal thing that they had. But yeah, that's what I'm using. And I'm kind of out of ones, and I needed a lot of ones since this entire week is like 13th through the, 19th? Yeah. So I did decide to use the eyes, which I hadn't used yet, as ones, and they worked quite well. So it's a little trick for you guys if you ever need a one and the eyes don't look very eye-like. They can sometimes go both ways. So can L's as well. But yeah. Anywho, I decided to use the Create 365 sticker book to add in a bunch of, I'm going to say, decoration in the spread, and you'll see it a lot throughout. So I started by covering up the notes section, which I normally do, and then I put some down to mark down what I had done for the day, and then I put down the sticker I made for my fiance, like to mark what he's doing for the day. I'm also writing it in. It's not something I normally do in spreads, but I'm trying to see if I like it or if I'm just going to keep doing it like after the fact like I used to. So all these stickers that you see, they are all from that same sticker book. It's just like, what's it called? I can't remember off the top of my head what it's called. It was just like one of their more basic ones that they used to have. It didn't really have like a name to it. It was more just stickers with a certain amount, that kind of one. So yeah. And all of these little icon ones are ones that I've made. I stamped actually the, what's it called, the washing machine one, but all the others are just ones that I found icons and printed off from like a Word document onto sticker paper, and then just cut it with like either a scissor or a metal ruler and knife like I usually do. And I'm just writing it all in and marking down exactly which loads I did and all of those other lovely little bits. And I think I mentioned this in my last video, but I am working on my handwriting, and sometimes it's really neat and sometimes it's just not. It really depends on how well my hand is functioning for the day. So I am working on it, but it's a little messy at the moment. So I am just going through and I'm writing it in and finding stickers like as I go. And this one I wanted to mark down more than just the box because that was about his school. So I put down this little piece. It's actually on cardstock because for some reason I put cardstock in instead of sticker paper. So I ended up just cutting those out, and then I put like little bit of glue or sticky on the back of it, which is what you see me trying to clear off right here because it kind of came out the sides. So if you don't have sticker paper, you can just print it on regular paper and glue it down. That works too. So yeah, and I put the purple one because they were going to his high school registration, and the high school color is like that purple, so I figured it was appropriate. And then I'm just writing down again what they did, and yeah, it's pretty simple. I am using the Pilot G2, the .7 or the 07, whatever it's really called, gel pen. It's just a nice standard pen that, I don't know, we have a lot of around the house, so that's what I used. Alright, so yeah, I'm just going through and I'm filling it out, and that's pretty much there is all to it. There wasn't much happening. It was like one of the last weeks of summer vacation for my son before he went back to school, which is why they were dealing with the last little bit of registration and getting clothes. And we did wait for like, I don't know, the last week or two before school to buy clothes because he's currently in a growth spurt, so we wanted to make sure that, you know, they actually fit him by the time school started. So we did leave that to the last minute very purposefully. So yeah, and I was trying out this not putting like each row as one of us and doing it kind of, you know, haphazard. I don't know if that's the right word, but kind of. And I didn't want to make two boxes straight next to each other. So that's what I was trying to figure out here, because I really didn't want him to be next to himself, if that makes any sense. Like, you can see how I laid out the stickers where each one goes, and the box, by the way, that's not marked is the one that's mine. And like what I did for the day, like, you know, laundry. But yeah, that's why it took me a minute, because I was trying not to put him right next to each other, but I wasn't sure if I had enough space up at the top since I used that weekend plans sticker for the weekend, that if you'd have enough space. I don't know why. I just totally like zoned out on what I was saying. Sorry about that. So these full boxes are from that sticker book as well, and they were just random colors that normally don't, they're not normally what I would use, but the pinks really went well with the washi that I had picked, so I thought it was kind of fun and different, and I actually got to use them, which was nice, and I actually enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to finishing off the sticker book. Well, not finishing it off, but continuing to use it and using all of it now, because before I hadn't really been using it all, so now I am, and hopefully I will continue to enjoy it the way that I have been. So yeah, it's just filling out what happened, and I already know what happened since this is a catch-up spread, so that's one of the pluses to the catch-up spreads. You get to see actually me filling it out and what it looks like with ink on it. That being said, I am not sure I'm going to continue to do the writing as I film them. I have a couple more that I've already filmed, but I might not be doing the writing on screen anymore because it just takes a long time, and for now it doesn't seem to be worth it. So if you guys like it, let me know below, and if you don't like it, let me know that also below, just nicely. Anyway, so yeah, I'm using these stars as like a bullet point checklist. I actually like that better than the ready-made checklists because you get to space it out the way you want to and make sure that you have the space you need for each thing that you're marking. So yeah, so that's actually how I prefer it, and I haven't really done it very often, but I'm starting to do it more often, if that makes sense. Like before I was just using the icons, but now I've been thinking about just using something like stars and not worrying about the icons as much. So we'll see what I do. I tend to change it a lot, and it keeps me on my toes, it keeps it interesting, and hopefully you guys continue to enjoy it. So yeah, I'm looking for one final sticker to kind of pull in that pink striped one at the bottom. And then I realized that I needed to put something else down, so I did that at the same time. But I did want to put something on that pink striped box because I didn't really want to write over it, which is why you see that I put one there, but because I couldn't find something to put on top of it, and then I found this to do, which, I don't know, I really like how that looked. I don't know why I did, but I really did. So yeah, that's the end of the spread. I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for more both catch-up as well as other videos. I will see you guys next time. Bye.